The philosopher's stone? You know, you're the third person to ask me about that.
Really?
There was a scarred man recently, and many years ago the man's brother came to me, wanting to learn all about the stone.
I see. And he was an alchemist. Then does that mean Scar's brother is the one who created the philosopher's stone?
No, he didn't create it. That young man was far too gentle for the work.
But how do you know so much about the philosopher's stone? Aren't you an Ishbalan?
Yes, but I am an exile, because I learned the Grand Arcanum.
The Grand Arcanum? What's that?
The great knowledge passed down through the Ishbalan people in whispers and sacred rooms. Through it, Ishbal prospered, but the tides of culture changed, and it was labeled blasphemy, sealed, and hidden away. After that, those who practiced the art were exiled, never allowed to return to the land in which they were born. The Grand Arcanum gave us the power to transform anything in the world to our own design, and so it was declared to be an act against God, and it was made forbidden.
The Grand Arcanum is alchemy?
That can't be. It's impossible.
You don't believe the Ishbalans, having no industrialized society and living in the middle of the desert, could possess such a knowledge as alchemy. Is that what you think? Well, you wouldn't be the first one to see different eyes and skin and turn yourself away. Who could possibly believe this other world could have the same depth and spirit as you?
Then could you teach us too? Your method of making a philosopher's stone?
Yes, I could, but I'm afraid there's very little difference in theory between the Grand Arcanum and your people's method you've no doubt discovered. The only variance is the number of sacrifices required.
Number of sacrifices?
A fallen city, or an entire tribe lost to genocide. Atrocities of war so horrific, all that remain are the graves. Tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of misplaced souls. In the hands of a skilled alchemist, these lost souls are brought together, forged into the philosopher's stone.